Jesse? What makes your eyes up? Times or swimming to this country? No, I mean, it could be either or. Okay, how many of y'all have tried to swim through a sewer before with your eyes open? You're trying to navigate to know if you got to California, Phoenix, Arizona, Chicago. I mean, that's a lot of play you got when you're going through the sewer. You got to know how to tunnel, Louisiana. Where most of y'all people come in at, Jesse? Can't say. I'll meet you at the wall. Isn't that right? Trump is doing an excellent job again, keeping stuff stirred up. Isn't that right? That's what we want. Go Trump, go Trump, go Trump, go. Go Trump, go Trump, go Trump. Only reason, like I said, I like him for the fact he's going to stir the people to turn them back to our album. Got to. I mean, in 2 weeks, this man has just upset the world. Y'all hear me? This man has upset the complete world. China ready to go to war. Iran did a ballistic missile test. He told them, you don't know this. Now everybody's saying they want to find out what does on notice mean for Trump. I don't think he'll do no plan. He said he's a man of his word. Everything he came in, he said he's going to do, he's doing. Isn't that right? I just need to see that 15% tax cut. And that 15, 20%, some of y'all don't even know what that is. Don't worry about it. You don't pay. You never putting that in. You never made a check. Don't even worry about it. You're on welfare recipient. There's nothing you need to worry about. Nothing has changed. Isn't that right? Probably one little slice of cheese. You won't miss it. Y'all all right? Yeah, so hopefully it won't be long. Maybe he'll go ahead and he's going to snatch the money back from Iran and that'll kick off another war. He's talking about all these other people. He worried about getting in here. You know, these people got sales everywhere. The problem is you got too many of them in here. Isn't that right? You know what amazes me? Seem like I'm a little loud. I mean, I just sat back to watch all the concern all these white people all of a sudden got from Mexico. Hell, they the one named them wetback. Yep. We didn't have no problem with them. Hell, we didn't know what they were doing here, or they stole their way, whatever they done. White people the one had all that. All of a sudden, hell, now they saying, if you see somebody try to grab a Mexican tenor, you get in front of them. Where y'all ass was when they was shooting up? Right. We'd have loved 10 of y'all crackers to get shot. Isn't that right? That being honest, I mean, I don't know about y'all, I've been offended. Right. Hell, we've been here. I'm talking about Madeleine Albright, former U.S. ambassador. She don't register as a Muslim, and she a Jew. She a Jew. Well, Jewish anyway, what do they call it? It's just like, damn, what's wrong with us? I mean, I don't know about y'all, I've been offended. I mean, you got mass protests. These people saying they not going home. They're here every day, every weekend. You got all these star celebrities out. Hell, we couldn't get LeBron them to get out here and we got shot. Oh. I mean, if people of color, you gotta know when you've been insulted. That's right. That's why I said, man, we gotta make our own way. These crackers don't care nothing about it. Hell, they don't even care about the Mexicans. They just worry about anybody gonna clear up their shit to them.
Yep, that's right.
I don't know what, all of a sudden, where's all this great love for Mexican come from? I used to do some construction, and you couldn't find one of them Johnny on the spot didn't have on the inside of a Mexican lunchbox. Whoever worked on it. You couldn't find one they put a brand new one out there when you go in the quarter John. They call them Johnny on the spot. As soon as you go in there brand new, you go back there, it's a black mark in the back inside, it's got Mexican lunchbox over the toilet with an arrow. It's a pipe that goes to take the fumes out. They put on a Mexican drinking straw. How many of y'all done construction before? How many of y'all familiar with that? You out this, it could be brand spanking new. By the time you get in there by that afternoon, Mexican lunchbox gonna be over the way all the mess is. The pipe that takes out the steam and stuff, you like that Ryan? Ryan might have done it. Then on there, they're gonna put Mexican drinking straw on the white pipe that's coming out the top of it. Every time you go there, you be like, man, why these white boys waste so much time? You know, how they get, what's the purpose of doing this every time they go in? Every time you go to Portage and you find it. All of a sudden, hell, now they ready to go to jail for take a bullet. Then you got this cracker from the Democrat. He stood up just to talk about these people couldn't get in the country. A damn Iraqi. He couldn't even talk. Broke down. Hell, why would them tell for Freddie Gray?
That's right.
Michael Brown.
That's right.
Kathy Johnson.
Yeah.
Kenny Walker.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Rodney King.
Yeah.
All these people, I mean, I don't know about y'all. I'm insulted.
Yep.
I'm insulted. I mean, hell, you can't get a company, you can't get your words out. And Donald Trump said, man, he said, I'd like to meet his drummer coach. Yeah. He was hurt. He said, I'd like to meet his drummer coach. I mean, these crowds all down in front of the Supreme Court. We talking about senators, ranking members sitting in front of the Supreme Court, they on the step protesting. It ain't deportation of these Muslims. It's not letting them in. You said that Yemen, Syria, Iran, Iraq was safe havens, and these places was infested with terror. He's saying, okay, let's put a ban on any of these people coming into the country. I don't get it.
That's right.
You said it.
Yep.
You said that the terrorists that's coming over here blowing us up are coming from these countries. He said, he did not say all the Muslims in the world. He said the people from these countries that we label as terrorist countries, don't let those people come into the country. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Any system you put up is, unfortunately, you're going to catch somebody they call the good people too. It's just like the criminal system. They're not going to disembowel it. They're going to tell you it's innocent people locked up in prison, aren't they? Yeah. Hell, they ain't going to let everybody go because of innocent people locked up, are they? They're going to say, but the system still works. Well, hell, there's some innocent Muslims you said can't get in the country. Hell, the system still works. Whatever keep my ass from going boom, 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 let's keep all of them out. I say put all y'all nasty, dirty crackers over there with them.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Whoever shoot, get them out. Them terrorists too. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe I start taking a stand. It's just a mess, man. I look at this place. Anytime somebody shake up something, Obama got an ass, ain't doing nothing the whole time you there. He started signing stuff. This man done did more in 2 weeks than every president we ever had. Get in. In 2 weeks, this man had shook the whole system up. The man said, I'm going to get rid of all these regulations. 2 weeks. The man said, listen, he was in a restaurant, he said, listen, taxes. He said, massive cut, massive. 15, 20%. He said, that's going to be, he said, what is it, 35? It's higher than that. Massive cut. Martin. I mean, we can deal with 15, 20% versus someone paying 40. I'm in the 40s. Damn, they're in the 40s. Y'all know that, right? Something, don't worry about it. You don't want to know how I get there either. Hell, you don't want to borrow something. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you start hitting that 35 and 32 and 40 more, that's a hard hit.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's it. Let me tell you, I paid.
39, 35.
Let me get the calculator. I found what I pay right now. Who got a calculator?
About 35.
Yeah, I pay around about 30. I pay down there $30,000 a year. That's more than some of y'all making. I'm sorry, that's only federal. That's not my state. That's my federal. Hell, if anybody ought to be more than my ass out there, I'm with Trump. I pay about $28,000 a year. That's in federal. That's with dependents. My state. Hell, I pay over $12,000 a year in state. Man, I've been telling the truth, man. Goodness. So y'all pay what, $2,000, $3,000? I love your tax debt. Man, right. I was a visitor. Oh, hard weather. Light shine through window break. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, my name's Tony. I come out to our pastor, come out here, try to talk and break the crowd for you. You doing all right? Good to meet you. How you doing? How you find it? Go ahead. That's a microphone. How you doing, sweetie? That's a, don't be shy. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good.
How you find it?
Dwayne.
Oh, the door?
He invited me.
You say you found the door?
No, I said Dwayne invited me.
Dwayne. Talking about, I have some questions. You know Dwayne? Okay, Dwayne. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You come out, sweetie. What's your name? Hold on, stop. We don't even know her name for the class. What's your name, sweetie? What's your name, sweetie?
Sharita.
Sharita. Okay, I like that, Sharita. All right, good to see you. Give her a hand, Clyde. Good to have you. That's all right. All right, then. I'm trying to think. What else I was talking about? Did you vote? You voted for Trump?
I thought it was
Hillary?
a good idea not to discuss politics.
That's what they say. I mean, I didn't vote. I voted for him in my heart, though. In my heart, I voted for Trump. Isn't that right? I don't want no more dirty crackers. They're going to kill me and get me killed. I don't know. I think them crackers, they made Obama to come out here to try to kill him. Yeah. We got more bullets in the back, front, side, everywhere from them folks. Isn't that right? Not that I trust him, but he can't be no worse than what they got. Right. Isn't that right? We done had Bush one. Hell, he got Dr. King killed. Yep. Isn't that right? Ronald Reagan, hell, he done kill everybody. He's still killing people. Yep. Anyone here films that make you want to die. I don't know how he'll grab it. Hell, the only thing he played one we had that monkey. That's the only one I remember. Y'all remember that? Was it him and Gonzo? How many of y'all remember that? Ronald Reagan had a movie with him and a monkey. Was it Gonzo or Bonzo? Y'all remember that movie?
The Gilbert.
Gilbert. Put Brother Chris' membership on hold. Who is the Gilbert? Ronald Reagan made a movie called The Gilbert.
Remember the Gilbert. Do it for the Gilbert.
The Gilbert? Hold on, I'm confused. Was that the monkey? What happened to the monkey? That's amazing. Everybody said Michael Jackson slept with his monkey. Why Ronald Reagan didn't sleep with his monkey? Ronald Reagan had rape charges. They ain't never filed it on him.
That's true.
They ain't know nothing about that, did they?
That's true.
They ain't know. Who?
Bad time for Bonzo.
Told you it was something Bonzo, him and the monkey. So then you know he slept. What a cracker done trying to worry about putting the bed, put a monkey in the bed. That's a nudie film. Don't let your kids watch it. You ever seen Antoine? It's better when your hair blow out. You do not want to watch it. Turn him to a straight freak. You know, right? That's what Michael Jackson messed him up. And Michael Jackson would have kept his hair low like that, he'd still been alive. He seen that bedtime for Bonzo, but he went and got him a monkey, ain't it? Michael damn near killed him, didn't he? Michael Jackson, come on, your bud is mine. I'm like, come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. They said Michael slung all the ass through that house, and I don't blame him. Isn't that right? Come on, your bud is mine. Bring y'all ass over. All of it. Come on, Tito. Every one of them. He laid all their ass out. all 5 of y'all bastards come over here. Y'all didn't see that film, did you? People don't know what's going behind the real. See, I know the real story. If people would have asked me, pay me, I'm going to go on the road. I'm going to tell the truth about everybody.
That's right.
I know all their business, all right? Y'all ask me about it? Who y'all want to know about? I know about them too. Who you thinking about? Anybody you want to know, any famous person dead, I know about it, whatever. Who that? They ain't shit them. Who else? Old Blue Eye. Ain't nothing to who? Bobby Brown. I don't talk about Bobby Brown. We still got statute of limitations. Yeah, he got put on in Atlanta. He know where they get the real dope from. You come from Massachusetts, but you want to get the real deal, you want to come to Atlanta. Everybody know where you got to come. Got to come to Atlanta. All right, we're going to get ready to let these guys loose up and y'all off the chain so we can get ready to go. And once they sound it to rule, we'll all stand, go down, face toward the east. Whew. All those that are able. Eternal Kodash, Father, we thank you once again for allowing us to come and assemble ourselves to hear your Dabarim. Ask you to bless and equip us with the information which is prevalent for salvation. As you remember your friends, Abraham, Yasakut, Yaakov. Remember the Yahudim and Yashrael in the way of Yasenadon. Being merciful and kind unto those of us that are assembled, those that are listening in, those that have a desire to be transformed, to be renewed by the information of their minds. Ask you to consecrate us by your Ruach HaKadosh. Ask you to purify us by blotting out our sins and our transgressions before the everlasting too late. Giving us an everlasting habitation among you when you establish your kingdom upon the earth. Loosening the tongues and minds by giving the information to spread across them to your people that it might be saved. And as we prepare to move further in this service, we pray and ask, if you will, you take full control. That you get the honor, you get the praise, and you get the glory. But this is our prayer in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we pray. Let us all say, Amen. Woo! So let that blood rush back down. Be ready to roll. Other side. No, other side. Gotta flip it on. Gotta turn around. Long time we've been in. I'll just turn around, ain't it? Just turn around. Just turn the whole board around. Huh. No. I think I'll just turn the board around. Yeah, just swing it around one time. Like, let's make a deal. Remember they used to swing that thing around? Let's make a deal. You know what they say about that? You be dealing with these white people, you're making a deal with the devil.
That's right.
Every time, just being honest with you. People don't want to hear it. People don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. You deal with this system, you make a deal with the devil. Every time these people ever came to do anything for us, always been our fault.
Come on.
Ain't that right? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
People don't want to admit it, but the truth for our people start with acknowledging what you're dealing with in your present day situation. Doesn't matter how much money you make, no matter what community you live in, no matter about what school you're matriculated in. These people you always gonna be a second class or 15th class citizen.
That's right.
So don't ever try to worry about them. For whatever reason it is, our people think because they get a college degree and move in a neighborhood with more than 2 crackers, they think they'll achieve something. You haven't achieved nothing with these people.
That's right.
And the problem we got to get ourselves away from is stop trying to appease these people and stop trying to get approval from these people. Isn't that right?
That's right.
But first of all, they're in no position to try to prove us or anything.
That's right.
Isn't that right? First approval we need to get is with Allah-him.
That's right.
Allah-him is what we call him. It means he is the who? He's the mighty one. You ask him what God means. Absolutely nothing. Allah-him. That's who we look, that's who we acknowledge. That's who we acknowledge as our Father. Isn't that right? They're going to acknowledge a God. Everything they got some kind of devil antics or trick to it. We sent our information to you guys just the other day. Now y'all know about Syria. I told y'all guys about this stuff. Syria is something they actually got that refers back to a Greek goddess. Yep. I've been telling you, and they told you always about Syria. I always tell you it's a wholesome part or a balanced, complete breakfast. Want you to eat something they give to a goddess. A lot of stuff we sit here and we've been passing with. I told y'all the other week about those Syrians, and I said, I don't eat them. Yeah. I said, man, I got away from Syria some years ago for whatever reason. I said, that was a kid food, but it's still dangerous. Because they just show you, you can set these people's system all you want to and keep taking their medicine and keep letting these people educate you, but you got to look at where you at. Right. Look at how you think. They program your mind. You don't have a free thought. In our black people, you naturally a Democrat.
Yep.
Right. You naturally support anything black wrong, and you kiss every white ass you can get your lips on.
Yep.
Which makes absolutely no, you don't have an original thought or ideal of your own. You don't have an opinion that makes any sense. Because everything you got is backed off of information you got from your oppressor.
That's right.
You've never checked or investigated anything he ever given you. So when you start to look at everything you do, it makes sense that you're backwards.
Yep.
At the book of Yeshayahu, clock me in. They don't know. I'm already worse.
Already.
Isn't that right? Yeshayahu 1:1. They're going to call it Isaiah. They're going to tell you, this is how white people get you. They're going to tell you it's the same thing as Isaiah. It doesn't make sense, but we don't have an eye.
That's right.
The name is Yeshayahu 1:1. But see, that's how he programmed. He keep giving you Greek names. Then we'll go and we name ourselves as these Greek lords and gods these people got. You got to watch these people. These same people come give you the Avenger, hero. All these are gods. And these shows even tell you, these superheroes will tell you they're gods. They told you when Superman father sent me, he told you you're going to be a god to these people. The Greeks gave it to you. Everything we get from these people, we don't sit back to look at the danger and the detriment of them always trying to enforce their Greek philosophy upon us. Y'all got me? Other one, before you give me this right here, matter of fact, you might well go ahead. Give me the book of Colossians. Colossians, see if that's 2 and 6. Give me Yeshayahu 1:1. The other one, give me Colossians 2 and about 6. See, one thing with us, unlike the other preachers, you can see what I put on the board. You can investigate and check it. Versus sit down looking at these lying preachers. Isn't that right? I seen Eddie Long. They showed me his picture. Hell, he like a vampire. Sit here and suck the mud out of them little boys. Nobody gonna talk about that. Every one of them rotten ass singles. Nobody need to buy none of their records. You go along with a man having sex with 30 boys. And you're going to sit around and find the good in them. But you look at these crackers. It's the same thing these cracker slave master did to them. I don't find no good in no cracker slave master. Tell me about a good slave master. I want to hear that. Give me the philosophy of that. A slave is somebody that's captured. Tell me about a good slave master. I want to hear this lie. So he's a good child molester. Man, please. Sorry asses. Everyone at that funeral ought to go to hell. Sit there and support no foot. That's amazing, though. They won't go to a Klan funeral. They go have a funeral for a Klan that been raping boys. See if they'll go there and support them. See if they'll go find the good. And that's why I tell you they're a hypocrite. Black people ain't got no real mind. You know, they say, I'd rather somebody beat me than somebody my own color because you're a damn retard. I don't want nobody black to beat me or white. That's stupid. Something wrong with your mind. Ain't that right? Tell me the truth. It's up to me to sit down and use my intellect and then to make the conscious decision to do the right thing, I'm going to sit and continue to be their fool. Y'all hear me? Our people in the worst situation we ever been, always waiting on some cracker program to come out to give us some deliverance. Ain't no cracker going to deliver us. Every time you see a white face come to do something, hell is to put us in more debt and detriment. Our deliverance going to come through by our people. Y'all hear me? Don't let anybody make no fool out you now. Isn't that right? All right, let's see what he said. This is the book of Yeshayahu 1:1. Let's find out what our problem is. Listen.
The Kazum of Yashayahu, the ben
Right.
of
They're going to say vision. That's right, Kazum. Listen.
the ben of Amos, which he saw concerning Yehuda and Jerusalem in the Yamim of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, Malachim of Yehuda.
Which going to be rulers or it'll be rulers or emperors for us. We don't have a king. They got a king. Hell, that's how they got King Kong. Hell, a monkey. How a monkey going to be king over them? Cracker do anything. You can't trust these crackers. That's why you know ain't nothing they got. Hell, going to make a monkey king. No, I ain't got no time for these food. I get irritated thinking about these folks. Give me my blood pressure medicine. Y'all all right? Listen.
Hear, O Shamayim,
Hear, O Shamayim.
and give ear, O Aritz,
Tell them why.
for Yahuwah have spoken.
And you know the problem is? They ain't listening. He told them to give ear. What they going to call the heavens. Greek again, Latin. Then the earth, everything they give it. We got the Abari words for it, which is the original, which is the language that Elohim spoke. Isn't that right? He said, Hear, O Shamayim. Hear, O Aritz, for Yahuwah has spoken. Tell them what he's done, son.
I have nourished
And brought up what?
children,
Tell them what they did.
and they have rebelled against me.
How y'all feeling? That's the truth. Nobody gonna tell me. Look at our black people. Hell, a nigga done been Buddhist, Baptist, Catholic, non-denominational, holiness, hell, hoish, crackhead, all these religions, crackhead, drunk. Hell, all of them the same. You gotta be drunk to go into one of these religions. Because when you look at your present day situation, look at the people that give you the information. If it's doing nothing for them, what is it gonna do for you? Everything they teach you is about you waiting to get something when hell they getting theirs today. Every time the plate plastic get here, hell, you got to pray and wait on yours. Coming soon. All this on coming soon. Wait, just stand. Keep trying, keep praying, keep pressing. Hell, when you see them pray? When you see them pressing? Everybody makes a fool out of it because they teach you an indigenous doctrine. They keep you down verse and keep you suppressed. It has never been the idea of Elohim to keep his people oppressed and keep his people down. This is a punishment for our rebellion. So now we got to get ourselves to become conscious so we can get out of this, get away from rebellion so we can get out of this degradation we in. This would have never happened had we not turned from our Elohim. Had we not been so in love and so impressed with this devil to be like him, this had been our downfall. Oh, we in bad shape. Come on, talk to me, son. Ooh, my mind. Come on, listen.
The ox knoweth his owner,
That's the bad part right there. The ox,
knoweth his owner,
and who else, son?
the ass his master's crib.
That's amazing because they heard me cuss. You know what I just proved right now? That there's more than one dumb ass. Because your book got ass in him. Ass only refers to an animal. Ass is not what they're going to tell you derogatory. Ass refers to an animal. Everything he told you, he lied to you. Just like he told you what nigga mean. Anytime you're going to look at a cracker book, a cracker going to get his own definition, what you expecting to tell you? He's not going to tell you the truth. You can't never expect nothing from him. Man, our people go to just sit down with the intellect and say, yeah, man, nigga be triggered. Yeah, man, the nigga the other day, nigga be getting it. The word referred to nigga comes from the word niggas, which is going to be emperor. If I don't get that right, y'all in trouble. Emperor. That's what it means, emperor. So when our people say the word niggas, the reason they have a problem with it, because they know you're going back. See, you're going back to where things derive from. They can't. I remember I said, why we got to stop saying, no matter much as we say stop saying it, we'll say it. Nigga, man, go on, nigga. Nigga, man, what's up, my nigga? What's up? Whole time, it actually come back to the word niggas. Which is going to take you back to the Ethiopian word. Which is going to put you back to their Swahili speak. Which is going to put you right back to where they're emperor. We're emperors. But when he gave to, look up the word nigga for me. Look up nigger, N-I-G-G-E-R. No, I don't need it. I just be talking. I ain't taking no medication. Hell, they ain't gonna kill me. Nobody's gonna give me, no, I don't take no blood pressure medicine. I'll be all right. These crackers, anything the crack give me, they're gonna try to keep me limp. mentally and physically. I tell my people, I don't know why we keep going here. Look at that stuff up and look at what all kind of stuff they put in them. CDC just came out now and just put up debunking these bastards on their stuff, talking about that mercury safe. Hell, it's bad when the CDC tell you mercury wrong. You need them to tell you, hell, go, all you got to do, pop a damn thermometer and drink a glass and see what happens. See how long you make it. Ass be glowing like mercury. Folks ain't them a lie, does. They say, why you talking? Why you so angry? Hell, we the only people getting shot down. We can't get no justification, no vindication. Hell, let me see. Donald Trump is building a wall for illegal Mexicans. Hell, I'm confused. Is it legal Mexicans he's trying to keep out illegal Mexicans? Hell, Donald Trump has got laws set up where, hell, people that come from terrorist countries, they live in a terrorist country, they can't come into the country. Hell, I'm confused. Then he said nobody can get in? These are your lies. Yeah, you're sitting here legal with driver license, illegal to stop, hell, shoot you down, and the bastard still get paid time off. And you too damn stupid to sit up to see you need to do something. These crackers, I don't care about Donald Trump, only I like because these other crackers don't like him. Anything put a thorn in them crackers' side, that's my president. Sit up and they been killing us. Hell, them white folk need. When I see cracker crying on TV, upset, hell, out here marching, I said, that's my man right there. Hell, I'm tired of marching. My damn feet hurt. Hell, I might sit down and preach today. Hell, all we been doing is marching. I'm tired. Let them crackers march. Hell, I'm tired of dogs walking up biting me on my ass like Pops on Friday. That's all we been doing is marching. Hell, must the secret dealer done told on us? Hell, I ain't sure. Hell, got to use the left because the right guard done left. Let them crackers march. Hell, I'm tired of marching. Water hole, every damn thing. Man, we done had it. Then niggas out here marching for some damn LBG. You thought finna be marching for some vagina eaters? Some butt bumping men? Y'all got to be crazy. Everybody out there straight, your ass ought to be locked up. How you gonna put them people? That's a choice you made. You gonna try to put that with something I ain't had no choice, my skin color? Man, that's a disgrace. You even insult my color to come and put no trashy junk like that with me. No damn homo. Folks gonna tell me ain't nothing wrong with them. Something wrong with your mind. In the animal kingdom, you can't survive. By nature, you can't survive. Huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. What's wrong with our people, mind? You've been so victimized that you'll let a sissy, a homo, a junkie run up and say, well, it's the same cause. No, it's not. That's your foolishness. Don't let people destroying and killing us every day. Hell, when Sandra Bland landed up in the jail hung, swinging her damn, sitting here, you know her bowels started coming out. You can only imagine. Do you know what happened to a person when you strangle him? When you strangle a person, they're going to lose control of the faculty. Bowels, everything. This woman hanging in a jail cell. Had no doubt her eyes about to pop out of here. Blood no doubt run out of here. Her urine, feces pouring out of her. Hell, ain't gonna tell how long them crackers left her there. Don't worry about a damn Mexican who ain't supposed to be over here in the first place. Please. Save your energy. Sure ain't got time to worry about no damn sissy. They do what they want to do. Folk, they been doing it. What you trying to shove it in my face? What in the world two damn men need a little boy for? You claim you ain't no man. What you need a boy for? A man gonna teach a man. A woman gonna teach a woman. That's how bad our sin. And the sad part is you got the man internet that you say here, you even justify that foolishness. What was your mama? A man? What was your dad? A girl? You retard. How you got here? Some of them ain't no telling though. Some of them act like they did shoot out their ass. The sense they got. So up here we saying you can't say, I say something about it. So, but what's wrong? How did we get to the point that we can't say that it's wrong? It ain't wrong for two men to butt bump each other, kiss each other in the mouth. What the hell we saying talking about? Well, they don't, listen, it's sick, and it's wrong. I don't go along with no old man. I don't go along with no man with no little girl. Hell, that's sick. A man need a woman. Man doing with no girl. I don't go along with no damn woman with no boy. Get you a man. That's crazy. Get you somebody of legal age. In there, get you somebody of equal intelligence. That's crazy. I ain't never had none of me want no damn little girl. That's crazy. Whole society going backwards. Man, I know that crazy too, man. I like a little girl. Hell, I said kill you too. Kill them all. Put all of them in a bag, turn upside down. I don't give a damn which one hit the ground first. What's wrong with our society? Our kids are victims. They're victims. And the people say, man, they ain't got no better sitting around. They being victimized by these people. They got a preacher. Somebody sent me a picture the other day. He wanted to apologize to his member hell for having sex with the member. The husband came home. He had to climb out the window naked. He got to be apologized. I said, hell, the husband wasn't a real man. I'd have shot his ass. Shot him, left him dead right there in the yard. Went out there and put a color TV on his arm. I said, he tried to carry the clothes on. They were too heavy. He kept slipping, so he must have took his clothes off. Hell, bastard got a 64-inch television on his arm, laid out there. Every time they don't look like what happened, I said, hell, that's what happened, though. I said, apparently he want to get his clothes dirty, climbed out my window. I said, because I got all kinds. You know how you get a little bug residue around your window frame? So he took his clothes off to sneak out with it. That's crazy. The fact he even showed his face back up. You know how sad our people, they'll pray for me if I was sleeping with kids. They'll pray me about having sex with a man. Well, sleeping with the members, this is a retard. Why would a woman take her clothes and have sex with her pastor if that's not his wife? What is wrong with our people? You know where you get that from? You get it from the cracker that gave you your religion. Think about it. Listen, the preacher get more mercy, more care than anybody. Hell, you don't get that. Because you know who trained the preacher? The slave master. He gave him that damnable doctrine, dogma. They won't hear dogma. They don't like dogma. It's dogma. These sound more educated. Hell, Greek again. And they always make a fool out of them. And that's why you can accept it. That's why he has no problem telling you lies. The man taught him lies. That's why these people make a fool out. Our people are victims. I told you, you can't afford to go anywhere and sit down again and not get shock and awe. That's how you don't get results. I don't never want nobody to sit and hear me and be the same. You make your mind, don't never see me again. You make your mind, you ain't going to miss me. I'm going to be the one you going to find going to tell you the truth. Everybody done lied and played you for a fool. What I said one time, I can say 2 times. Get your head crocked, I'll tell you the same thing. Y'all got me? Look at our people. Look at where you at. Look at where you at with these people. You know these people not giving you nothing? You're going to get less accreditation, you're going to get less admiration, you're going to get less respect, you're going to get less praise than any of your white counterparts going to ever get. Hell, where you max out at, that's where a cracker start at. You don't even know you're being disrespected. Man, let me try to get you. They put on there what they pay. On there, this job pay $80,000 a year starting. I don't know how they do it, whatever they do here, I don't know. Might be $80. Hell, you know what it is. You nigga, you know you getting 20. Hell, if it's 80, you know you getting 20. When that cracker go sit and talk to them folk about that job, that cracker we're not even finna talk about that. This is nigga pay. Whatever they done show, crackers don't get. This is all for niggas. So when you walk in, most of y'all know y'all got a job. Any of y'all here with a job, you got what they gave you. You ain't hard negotiating that now. I already know you then. You got what they gave you. When you go in the job, them folk hire you here, you be so blessed. It's a blessing that they took your black ass skin and gave you a job. So they told you, said, this job we're hiring such, and then we pay $24,000 a year. You'll be getting something. They just keep talking. You'll get billed. You said, $24,000. I'm still be homeless. But I don't want to say, because I don't know, he's working it out. He's working it out. You said, he know that they just keep it rolling. They keep a straight face. Then we go straight into the benefit package. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get Christmas, Mother Day. You say, he's worked for my good. He's working it out. Your ass know you finna be in a hole, right? White folks sit down. White people do contracts. White people do contract that when they draw in, if anything happens, whether my fault, your fault, you still pay me out for the rest of my salary. The reason why I had to say all this stuff, because you don't know how much stuff affects you. You don't need nobody to let you sit down again and tell you another lie. You either tell me the truth or stay away from me. You got me? I refuse to be insulted by white people. I refuse to be insulted by our own people. You're going to tell me the truth. I need the truth. When I hit the truth, then I got an opportunity to sit down and make a decision. But the truth been told, every decision you made has been influenced. Hell, I show you a movie, I show you 2 people, I tell you who's the bad one, who's the good one. You know who did that to you, who made it? Wrestling. Y'all remember wrestling in the years? Years ago, I'm talking about some of the older people, we remember. You had a good sign, a bad sign. Always. There was a certain act. The good people will have to take more to beat it. The bad people, get up for something, get ready to hit him. Get ready to hit him. Now he turn, you talking to the referee. Boop, boop, boop. Now turn around, you finna get me. I'm on the rope, he can't touch me. He can't touch me. I'm on the rope, Ref. See, all the rules work for me. Hell, I done jumped and hit him illegally. Hell, I'm on the rope. He can't touch me. He got to, referee gonna come, make him get back. He got to give me space. And you finna run back on him again. Come at the ref. Ref gonna stop him again. Where was the ref when I was beating his ass all in the back? What were the rules and help at when he was getting beat? See, they keep programming your mind. That's how the good people supposed to do. That's how they Then you know what they do, white people? They'll switch sides. Make you hate, they make you hate. Let you love a wrestler, then say, you know what we're gonna do? This week we're gonna switch and make you a bad guy. Play with your emotion. Now you just went from somebody you love to hating them. You know how they do that? That's how they make you hate me. Now let's do your homework. What have I taken from you? All the people that hate me, don't like my company. Let's see. What have I taken from you? Have I raped you? Have I beat you? Have I justified your beating or your rape? Your disembowelment? Any of this stuff. So how you hate me? Because crackers program your mind. You don't have an original thought. You naturally spiked out because you heard some words that you assume because he told you they were profanity. Yeah, he uses them. Profanity actually going to be swearing. Definition for profanity: to swear, to say something not sacred, or to blaspheme. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Finish this up right quick. We're going to get the book of Hosea. Hosea? They don't even know that. Ask them what it is. And then you know what? The cracker got you standing up and you swaying in for your job. You didn't even know you were doing profanity. Now, are they going to investigate to look it up? No. Because when you got a cracker education, you know what they say? You already know everything. When you leave with a college degree, you know what they tell you? Today is the first day of your life. Go out, adventure, create, explore. You are the master of your destiny. Hell, that's off He-Man. You ain't never seen He-Man? I have the power. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Anytime the cracker done gave it to you, that means he can take it from you. Cracker ain't gave me this. That's why he can't take it from you. Y'all hear me? But see, you start just looking how they make a fool out of your profanity. Simple as what they told. They told you, ass, damn. Well, I say shit to them. Some. It's all the same. But the thing becomes, if they actually looked up the etymology and looked what the word up, they would know it don't mean what it thinks. If somebody said the word, I know he want to hear y'all. I was walking by the other day, and there was some shit, because it refers to a place. Sometimes people, and I stepped in some, and we didn't use this word. I stepped in some shit. Automatically, what your mind just said? Cuss, it's bad, profanity. But I walked up there and I stepped in some doo-doo. Now tell me the difference between these. No, it's sound. This is about sound. Now how he programmed you, he made you love one and hate the other one. Which one is you going to eat? But I said a person, he talking, their breath smell. I said, man, your breath smell like doo-doo. What did I just tell him? Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. Don't you do that. I know it's coming. I'm going to need a commercial break. But again, just showing you how he programs you. How is it that you okay with doo-doo? Is it not the same thing? Which one only refers to diarrhea. But you never looked it up. See, this is all of us. Ass, damn, the other ones. It's only been what we've heard. And I'm not telling y'all this so too loose as people would say. I get up, I have an agenda. There's never going to be a messenger or speaker that gets up to speak don't have an agenda. I got to attack all these phobias. The reason why I attack these phobias, because these phobias hid us from something. I know. Now, when people hear me, of course, I ain't going to save everybody because people going to hear what they want to hear and people going to form their own opinion and people going to do their own thing. They don't say, well, I don't got the ability to use hell, damn, shit, ass, and they don't look at, I'm just trying to break a phobia that we had to get you to a truth, which is a mot. See, if we don't dispel the lies you've heard, you've never looked them up. And when you did, you looked in the dictionary that he wrote, that he gave you, but you never looked at etymology. We go back and look at where did it derive from and what did it actually mean. And I know you hadn't because you hadn't even looked at the word Jesus. You've only looked at what he told you. And it's hurt you over time. So he's sat here and captivated your mind to keep you and make you say certain things. So you said do and not shittum. So that's better. And the word there, they'll tell you, this sounds better. So he plays with you. You see what I'm saying? It hadn't changed the fact of what you stepped in or what it's called or how your breath smells. It's just this don't sound like this. Of course it doesn't. It ain't even spell the same way. That's common sense. That's standard English. It shouldn't sound the same. Isn't that right? Because one's going to defer to an intense part of it. But see, he makes a fool out of you. And that's the problem we got. When it comes down to you sitting down and looking at the dabarim, we say, which is the word, and we had to say word for them because this is what people know. He programs you. Again, the detriment has been for us is the fact that we've said, heard, listened, and you formed a belief for religion. And that belief has control, that belief he gave you, it controls your ideas. Because now every way you think, everything you do is in a parameter of Jesus. This is your life. Everything you do derives from here now. He's always still a part of it regardless of what he does. It don't matter what you do. Now ask him when he tell you somebody's wrong and when somebody going to hell. When somebody says something against him. But as long as you with him and you doing it wrong, hell, most of these folks that say they fornicate. The original speaker against this was Yahusha. He told you not to fornicate. Hell, but you like Jesus. Because it don't matter what you do. The only time any of these people to tell you you're going to be damned and you're going to hell is when you talk against this man. Hell, you can be a gay piano player, gay choir director, and yet he told you against it. Now, they'll go and change the name and put it here and just showing you the program of this name, the program of this ideology or this ideology, that he sits here and program your mind to tell you it don't matter. If it don't matter, why are you reading the book at all? It makes no sense. If you can go and you can transgress one, then he said, our book teacher, if you break one, you guilty of all. Hell, the average person in them church that fornicate, adulterers, second and third marriages, cross-dressers. How the hell a man gonna wear a dress and he gonna be a faggot and a woman wear pants, she ain't gonna be a bulldog? I'm confused. Because his program, he done told you it's a woman pants. His women pants. Well, hell, that's a man dress then, huh? And if it passes a law, everybody gotta have one. Somebody can get two on want mine. Ain't that right? I'm like, Martin, hold on. I ain't gonna eat it. You want my cornbread? I'm not gonna wear it. You want my dress? You know, Ray, no. Let him get his own dress. You keep, no. He can have, listen, I ain't gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear it. So he can have it. Pass that dress down to him. Because I'm not gonna wear it. But see, here again, he came and he programmed, yet the book had told you clearly that a woman should not wear that which pertain to. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment for all that do so or abominate. Then he let your rappers come out. First he gave them to her, they were hard. First when rappers came out before they were hard, it was a message. What made rap popular? Because rappers spoke about things that actually happened in our community. The police brutality, the injustices, the women, the drug dealers, the pimp in the pulpit. Then he changed on us. He went from a message to now he the killer. He was the I just saying what we heard and which we already saw. You know what I'm saying? He's somewhat educated in the sense that he went now and said, yeah, hell, he the thug. He the killer. He didn't find hell, he went to private school. Ain't never been a fight in their life. Then he went and got tattooed from prison. Bastard went to prison. Hell, they kept him in a holding tank for 5 years. You're supposed to get out in a couple of hours so they can dress you out. He been in the holding tank all the time. Protected cousin the whole time he been in here. He come hell, he's a killer. He's a murderer. He got all these women. Hell, he's still a virgin. See, they don't sold it, but you know what? It go with this. Because when you under the name, you can lie. That's the problem. The reason why people can't take me, people don't want no truth. I hit people where it hurt. I know where your problem is. I dissect these people before they know what happened. Listen, I examine people with all their clothes on. Hit them right away. They can go check me. My record clean. It ain't nobody they can bring in that I can't look them dead in the eye, straight in the face, and say what I got to say at the end of the day. You're going to have to eat that one. I know what your problem. That's the problem with our people. Nobody incited us to make us get up and become up with our own idea, to create our own way and become masters of our own destiny. Most of all, get to the plan of salvation. People don't realize it makes no sense to get here, get the plan of salvation, and go back and still be a slave. It doesn't make sense. We learned that premise for us getting out of sin. How can we that are dead to sin live any longer what? Hell, I can't get free from slavery and lock me back up. I can't do it. Once I got free from it, I'm free from being a slave. Hell, I'm the last subject you want to get try to make slave again. Y'all got me? Because it's the same premise being under sin. Sin controls, sin rules. That's the same thing. What he told me about sin, the only reason it makes sense, because I understand from my oppressor. Sin influences. Shaul said, what I would do, that I find myself not doing. He said, no longer I, but who? Sin. There's a lot of things we should be doing, but we can't because of these people. These people are equivalent to sin. Because the right that you would do for Yahuwah, you can't do because his laws infringe upon it. When he called you to observe, keep his days, his times, when he called you to observe and do certain things and eat certain things, sin comes in and influences. So you see why we have to break away. You got to get away from that mindset of, oh, if I make so many thousands of dollars, oh, if I live in such and if I drive such a car, you still a slave. Hell, we had slaves years ago that drove the master carriage. We got people now that drive the white man's big car for him. Lives right in the white man's house with him, have a room. Hell, you still a servant. We got to get you from being so servitude to this, man. You got to become free. The same way you got to become free from sin. I had to say all that just to get to that point. But you stuck here in your mind here. If you following Jesus, just tell you the truth, you ain't in shit. First of all, it's Latin. They ain't never looked at it. Now, ask your preacher that go to school tell you why he ain't telling you that you're speaking in Latin. Tell you why these letters don't exist in our language. Tell them why. So if there's no J and E, ask him what are these letters? What was he trying to say? Because they play games with you. They play semantics with you all the time and make a fool out of you. Jesus was the name of the first slave ship that brought niggas here. A ship full of emperors came over on the good ship Jesus. Ask these niggas how many of them know that. How the hell you managed to get through school, get through history, get through college, get all the information, and you didn't know the first slave ship was named Jesus? How the hell I'm going to go and get on my knees and pray to a slave ship? Because that's what he taught you. He gave you alphabets. You got that from Greek. Hell, you go and you pledge Greek. We've been damaged. We've been damaged to such a point that where we can't even sit down and hear the book till we dispel these lies. These people are giving us so many lies. We can't believe. It used to be a time, I'd have never came my mom and said nothing about no Jesus. I've been scared I go to hell. I've been digging. You know what I've been doing? Ask me what I'm doing. Digging my grave to go to hell. You know how many people have killed themselves? You know how many people have stopped and quit because they said something and that name came out and they said, you know what? I'm good as dead. I quit. I can't be saved. I just blasphemed his name. He played you. But you know what? That crooked, dirty bastard, that rotten ass preacher sat right there and let these people go and be destroyed and knew it. I'm talking had prior knowledge. That's why I have a problem. I mean, people have given up. People, when they question the name and question. All right, church. We got us one right here. The Lord done showed him to me. He finna go. Now, just hype that I done did that. Now, that man got to look at the power coming from the preacher. How the congregation finna look at him? Well, he's damn now. He's got to go out and drink now. He's got to go out and steal because he's going to hell now because he done went against that wonderful name of Jesus. Ain't shit. A slave ship? That's amazing. They'll show you a slave ship today. Niggas will go, you ain't going to show it to me. I don't want to see no slave ship. Okay. I'm like Ray Gibson. You don't want to do that, boss. I take it, I wind up putting your ass on that ship. I'm like, Ray, you take the gun ship. He said, you don't want to put it. I would have told that guy and just shown him. You don't want to take me no slave ship. Too much going to start going through my mind. This is where the slaves were. And hell, I'm looking at some stuff around this big around holding your wrist and your feet. You're going to show me some blood stain and some old vomit stain. This is not going to be good for you. Hell, I'm going to have to kill. I said, too over. Reality just kicked in. I don't see how, okay, that's amazing. I don't know if anybody had a mother or father murder before. Has anybody had a parent murder? Yeah. The person that did it, they can take you through and show you that person, where that person was, and that person going to take you through who did it and show you everything. What's that going to invoke for you? I'm going to watch this cracker take me through a slave ship he put me on. He poisoned me. He did the wrong. This ain't going to be good. The matter of fact, and then you're going to take me, and now you done took a book. You've changed the name of the actual ideal character, and you giving me back to the same slave ship. Now I'm sitting here crying, foaming at the mouth, praying. I get so irritated just thinking about that. And the fact I got to look at how many people were involved. That's how I think. I want to know who else knew. Who else was involved with this? Y'all know, because sometimes you know what they do with police when they investigate crime? When they got something, they try to find out how many people involved. Was this a one-man job or was this something that a gang done? Because it makes a difference. Am I looking for one man or am I looking for a group of people? Hell, when I look at this name, there's a group of people involved. Some of them people involve people that look like you. Y'all got me? See, people don't like talking like this. It's scary. Hell, they shoot you and you believe this name ain't stopped these folks from shooting you. Hell, go look at them Dr. Martin Luther King film. See, people don't even know Dr. Martin Luther King even tried to tell you he had a problem with this. They don't show him that. They're not going to research real. King had a problem with this. King, before he died, started even looking at the nonviolent politician. Look at that whole nonviolent room. Realizing you can't fight violent people with nonviolent. It makes no sense. It makes no sense you can fight nonviolent people you can fight violent people with nonviolent. It never worked. You've never accumulated, you never matriculated, you never went anywhere with nonviolent. That's a lie. Economics and violence had got you everything. That's how this country was built, through economics. They beat you, they framed you, took your money, they robbed you, killed you, and raped you. That's how they got your country. Hell, go tell them crackers, go through their history book and see a nonviolent event. And that's who you finna fight. Violent people with nonviolent. You ain't got a good thought in your mind, do you? Hell, he done taught you don't get a gun. Jesus tell you don't get no gun. Yahushua would have never told you that. Jesus told you to get rid. Why all these crackers got guns? I tell you, go knock on one of these good Christian doors. Don't knock. Hell, just go on in. Watch them just get on their knees, start prayer warrior. Call another prayer warrior. Hell, them folks didn't nothing do. They'll snatch the bed sheet off, throw it on out, holes already in it. Hell, it don't matter where they throw, they got holes all in that shit. It don't matter what. Tablecloth, everything. Let's look at something. Husha, they're going to call it Hosea. Spanish. Hosea. Always, crackers just make a fool out you. They think that's derogatory too. Ask them what cracker means. I just don't want to think about it. I know, nigga. That's why he been giving it to you, because you never thought in your life. Cracker only referred to the person in charge that cracked the whip. When the slave would be out there, he had a whip. They said, here come that cracker, because he had the whip. The first thing one nigga say, I don't talk like that. That's to say, why not? What I say wrong? I'm going to pray for you. Hell, I hope not. Please, whatever you do, don't pray for me. Last time I want a Christian to do it, pray for me. I'll give you $5. Please don't pray for me. Hell, everything going to go wrong. Y'all, janky, hell, you ain't never got nowhere. You got a fake vote, you say you got a vote right, hell, it expired. Yep. That's what Jesus got you. That's a con. He's always been a con. That's amazing. Hell, they still got, some of these places, they still got blacks taking literacy test before they vote. They too dumb. How many of y'all didn't know that? You ain't supposed to know it. You don't even, this is the stuff they did before they even let you get the right to vote. They played you on literacy saying you were too stupid to vote. See, that's how a cracker get you to do anything. Tell a nigga you can't get it. Your natural instinct is to be like your master. That's why he put himself to make himself master and make you subordinate. So you're natural. They're like anybody on their job. They look, man, I want my supervisor job. My supervisor get to stay at lunch later. My supervisor get days off. My supervisor get paid. They work 2 or 3 hours. Hell, I got to work all my hours on get paid. The average person want to do what? Be like they boss, be the supervisor. So what he did, he showed you the good of him being a rotten ass slave master. It made it look good. Hell, anything look better when you was down here with pigs and man coming here and open your door, don't knock, have sex with your kids. Right here in your face, you can't do that because it's a law against if you hit him. Come right in your house, walk and have sex with your woman. This happened. This happens now. Hell, so you naturally would want to ascribe to be like your master. And you look at your master's a dirty bastard. Your master's the devil. Huh? But nobody looked at this. Look at him. We still impoverished today. Our people still affected. Nobody going to ever address the real cause of going on our people. You know where a lot of our real problem go at? Internally. You have an internal problem that's defeating you so bad that you're comfortable with being lied to. You're comfortable with being defamed. Long as this cracker come back and give you something and make it look like he loves you or cares for you, it's bad when a woman gets in a relationship, getting beat. Everybody says she get beat. Hell, eye black. You say, when you walk out, you say, you can leave. You ain't. It was me. Damn, your eye black, it was you every time? Maybe a couple of times you run. Every time it's you? Everybody see your situation, but you. It's dangerous. Y'all ever seen people like that? Didn't recognize they was in a bad situation. Y'all ever seen that? Had a friend before. Most of women usually will have friends that don't say men on. You typically shouldn't be coming to these guys. The end product will getting beat by the women. But typically you're going to be a woman that'll sit there and still, she look at, she's got too much to leave. I got kids with him. I don't want to leave. I just rather stay. I'm waiting. All the excuse you can make, you don't realize that comes because this is part of the psychosis of your slave master. Hell, you know how many people didn't leave after the so-called abolishment of slavery, which means it couldn't have been abolished. They should have ran them off. They still stayed on that product because you know why? They looked at, I got a family. Where we going to go? At least here I got somewhere to stay. The sharecropping came up to be one of the worst ideas they ever had for us. Simply because of the fact, my good friend here, Leon, we're going to do sharecropping. You mind I use it for sharecropping? What I'm going to supply the seed. I'm going to let you stay in the shanty. You'll plant. You'll rip the ground. You'll plow with the mules. You'll go and you'll reap the harvest. When he get through with all this nice little easy work he do, because I bought the seeds, I got the hard work. Hell, y'all know seeds cost millions of dollars. And I did the most of the work anyway, and it's my property, my house. Hell, I'm nice enough to let him and the family go out here and tap this ground. I ain't got to let them tap this ground to do this and use the mule and take care of the mule and shoot the mule and then make sure they protect it, then bring it in and harvest it and pack it up. So hell, I just ride it on in there to the man give me the money. When I come back and Leon and them family out there sitting there skinning all that damn eel about to swallow that eel, and I'm about to swallow it, they come out and tell them, oh, we ain't do too good this year, Leon. Yeah. Didn't get quite what I thought I was going to get, but I brought something back for you and your family. Give him that bag right there. Let him get that peas, they get it. Say, I don't know what me and my family going to do, but I definitely want to make sure you and your family have. I'm going to ride on up to the house. Hell, we in here, I got a stripper pole in a damn slave mansion. Stripper pole. Wide slap damn old, poke, sack, everything is gone. They done went and told it why. Master went up there, they ain't hard. He said he ain't break even. But he said he gave it to, he didn't want to start. Why is sitting there, you stupid nigga? See, I said, baby, A lot of these women know it. Nigga been played. That's what they do. They frame and sort our men and tell them, we going to tell you why. She said, shut up. Don't be questioning. Man been good to us. Hell, he ain't got to let us stay here. He ain't got to come to the door and have sex with you right in here in front of me. Man been damn good to us. Crack ain't did nothing, but I don't never owe him a thing for nothing. Anything I ought to think of, I ought to be putting my foot in his ass for it. The fact I need to thank him for some old sorry-ass peas, if I wouldn't have been no slave, I'd have had my own. I'd have had my own God, had my own fair, my own home. I'm going to thank him. You going to thank me. Thank me. No need of thanks. Go on, shake Black's hand. Ain't that right? I get right. I don't shake, thank me again. No problem. That's the least I can do to Christian in me. See, when you don't know, you know what, this is what they get. I ain't never been nowhere like that, preacher talk like that. Hell, because you ain't never seen no preacher. That's one thing. And number two, you ain't never been nowhere. Huh? It's like me. I used to tell my friend that we were going out of town. They used to say they go, I was kept, we should go out of town. I go to sleep, wake up, whoo, we still got to go to sleep again, wake up, whoo, we still got to, hell, come to find, I ain't going nowhere but an hour and something down the street. I had never went nowhere. And because they say they were going to Florida, going different places. Hell, I said, we going out of town, come to find, hell, I ain't go nowhere. But to me, I went somewhere. That's what happened with people. In your mind, you think you went somewhere. Hell, I went to sleep, woke up, thought I'd been knocked out a long time. That hour and a half drive, you said you take days, look like to get down now. That's how that man programmed your mind. Anywhere outside of where you've been, you realize it's the worst hellhole you've been in, just a tad better, you think you went somewhere better. That's how he's always played us. All I try to do is break the chains that surround our mind that keep us in this degraded state. We're in the worst condition we could be in. Just for the mere fact you don't really have, your opinion does not matter. Just look at what's going on right now. Look at the effort. Every day they can show you state on state on state of protest. These people, niggas ain't never thought in their mind of going stand. I don't even know where the Supreme Court located. Now, I want to go stand on the state with a microphone and sit here and weep in front of the Supreme Court. When that ever came to some black mind? The highest court in the land to go stand on the steps and sit there and protest. Your mind always tell you to go somewhere small. Go to the mayor office. A local mayor ain't got no real authority to do nothing. The people you go to can't do nothing for you. You need to get your mind free so you can start looking at what does and what works for you. What breaks the chain that keep you bound to these people and you so subservient to these people and you're not free and you don't have a free idea, you don't have a free thought. It's easy to go him. Because when you're a slave, you think about this. You don't have to do anything. You wait. You let him provide. You let him give. You let him make decisions. You let him give you TV shows. Homosexual shows coming soon. Queer eye for a straight. Why would a straight man be looking for a queer to tell him what looks good? This in itself is a wrong demeanor. See, he's always got you programmed that you don't think. You never thought in your life. When you thought you were thinking you had. That's why they men keep putting you on your back. Shoot, listen. It's going to rain in Texas. I just seen a drip hit a man on the head. See, these folks don't realize, I already know what they do. To get appeasement, that's what they taught you. Look at our women today. Anything they get, it don't matter if it don't fit them. It don't matter if it's not right for them. It just matters as long as you got somebody. That's how he taught you being a slave master. At least you got, he see me out here in the woods, I'm running, I'm free, I'm a jungle bunny, my pants tore all up, ripping around. Hell, I look like an idiot to him. He got somewhere to stay. Master let him stay on the property right there. I'm out here running around, scattered, surviving, but at least I'm free. You in bondage to these people. You can't say what you think. You got to have water cooler talk. You can't have an original idea. You got to agree with what they say. You got to look intellectual to just fan along stuff that you know ain't right because you know you're still a slave. Come on, son, 4-1. I can help this whole nation out from the top to the bottom. They ain't got nobody I can't help. You know it bad, I tell you. Psychiatrist email me. Hell, they know they got a problem. Isn't that right? Man, you got to have a strong mind when you're talking about dealing with people, trying to help people. I see straight through people. Y'all hear me? That's it, being honest. That's the problem. We've never been attacked to say, you know what? I never thought about it that way. I never looked at it that way. We go to where they play us. What's the usual routine? Run in, get off and pray, devotional, then get up and tell you a 30-minute lie, then quiet and pacify you again. You leave out there, you still empty and gutless, still spineless. Still ain't got nothing. You're going to pray. Somebody finna blow your brain. You're going to pray and get what done? Pray and go well. Then you're praying to the wrong person. You don't even know the name. Come on, son, 4-1. Husha. Listen.
Hear the double read of Yahuwah.
Hear the word of Yahuwah.
Ye children of Yasharon.
Listen.
For Yahuwah hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Wow. They ain't never been told he got a problem with them. They've been told that God loves them. God do love you. That's the problem. God is Greek. God loves you because you're doing God's work. You're lying, you're cheating. People sit in church, they know they're liars. They know they fornicator. What are you there for fornicating? When I went, I had a conviction. Even though they're wrong, I had a conviction. Certain things convict me. I want to change. They go where there's no conviction. Come as you are. Hell, you come as you are, but you got to make a change. I don't even want you to come as you are. I want you to make a change before you get there because we're not going to get nothing done. I'm wasting time. You know what part of the therapy is or healing? Who know what it is? Belief. Any natural homeopathic medicine, any herbal medicine, first thing I'm going to tell you going to be part of your healing. You're going to have to believe. Sin is an incurable disease. You need to know that. So knowing that it's incurable, you got to look at, if I got it, that means I'm going to die with it. There is a cure, but you got to believe. They got AIDS. They got like AIDS. What's the cure for AIDS? Medically. There is none. There is none medically. They got some things they claim that will sustain you. But there's no cure. You're going to die with it. It's going to keep you. And when people get it, it changed the whole way they work. It changed the whole way they look at things. Why? You know what the insult becomes to Yahuwah is? I told you, you got sin. You telling me you let that get you and not this? This will kill you quicker than that. This is why you got that. You know what danger though? They'll come and say he let you get it just to show you what an ignorant bastard you are. Bastard only means you're illegitimate. Don't let things upset you yet. Just get to a common understanding. And understanding is you got to look at where do your sickness, where does your problem, where does your imperfection come from? It is because of sin. Those three letters are more dangerous than these. These three letters will make a man or woman consider, start to change things, start to seek some type of help, counseling, and medication. Why didn't this do it? See, I tell you, these people insult you. They insult your intelligence. All of these things that are happening the other day are all derived from sin. S-I-N. But so many, they got so much propaganda here to make a fool out of you, to make you think they're bad. All they do is sustain sin. They don't cure this. Anything they give you is only going to keep you with it longer. Allow you to live with it. At best you do is just look to live that terminal life with a little more ease until it finally kills you. I'm not trying to tell you how to live, how to try to sustain you with this. I'm telling you, I can get rid of it. You got to believe. You ain't got to believe in me. I'm going to need you to believe in what the man said. How would you act if you said, somebody was saying, hypothetically, if you found out she had AIDS, but you actually thought that the person had AIDS, how close would you be sitting that close? I mean, either one of y'all, would y'all, if you knew that the other person had, would you be sitting that close? Why not? Look at that. That's the exact answer I was looking for. Look how far they sit apart. Approximately what? Probably 2.5 feet. Because hypothetically, one of the other one had AIDS. It's hypothetical. I'm not saying I said she had. He said he wouldn't even sit that close. He wanted to catch it. Why would you be sitting around dealing with people got sin? But you ain't worried about catching that. My pastor a liar. He homosexual. He sleep with the member. He cheats, steal. I mean, everything wrong, but you're still hooked up with him. Yet if somebody had AIDS, hell, you'll put on all type of protective gear. Trying to get, but you know what? Yahuwah sees you. See, this don't bother you, huh? This doesn't bother you. See, that's why they need me on this wall. They don't believe it. They need me on this wall, Leon. You know, they already got me in the box. They said, listen, y'all don't know. They how dumb they are. They already got me in the box. They already got me in the box. Because our people have been so damaged, we've never actually been challenged to sit down to really look at what's going on around. Look at the people you associate yourself with. You've never achieved nothing. Let me tell you something. Sex is just another thing to do when it's not actually sanctioned and done by the will of Allah. Yeah, it's relief. It gives you all this stuff, but then it's sin. And sin got another detriment come behind it. You can illusion yourself saying, all these women I've been with, all these men I've been with, and you didn't realize all you've been doing been deframing yourself the whole time. And that because sin has a way of making a person think they have something they actually don't have. Sin has a way of making you feel that it causes other people. You know what other AIDS people do? Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Who know what they'll do? Have sex with who? Other AIDS patients. I wasn't gonna go there, but hell, I guess I gotta wait till Magic Johnson called and tell. I know he told me don't do nothing. He said give him 2 weeks. He said I know the girl. Typically what they'll do, they'll try to associate themselves with other AIDS patients. Because now they become their comfort. I too have AIDS too. So now it makes it where it don't feel as bad because I ain't the only person down with it. It's some more of us. Hell, why you think they go to church? Hell, they plenty of them. They're all sinners. They're all light. They're all bad. They believe a fake doctrine be given them by another sinner. You see how people, you're going to associate. And then here come the other effect, what they do, just what Solomon said. They're going to infect others. The whole ideology now becomes, I got it. I want somebody else to have it. Not easy to be for me to get up here and teach sin. I might teach it that you can do it. Especially if I'm doing it. I'm teaching cure because I got cure. You go to where people teach what you got and they suppress what you're doing. Because they got it. See, we don't have no time for that. No more time for that. It's time for our people to be awakened to the truth and look at the mandate that's been given to us. We're looking at his people. Listen what he said.
Hear the Dabarie of Yahuwah, ye children of Yasharal.
You children of Yasharal, listen.
For Yahuwah hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land,
Tell me what happened, son.
because there is no Amat.
See, there's no truth. That's how they ain't going to look at their pastor lie. Then he give them apologize for lying. Why was you lying? They don't have a problem with that. It's because you're all AIDS patients. You love lies. Why you think he told you to lie? Because that's what you like. He knew you found out you were forgiven because you're all liars. Why you think that man came back? Hell, I just got caught sleeping with somebody's wife. And hell, I'm going to show my face back up in the church where that bastard could kill me. You know why I came back? Hell, who in there can convict me? They all got to forgive me. I remember years ago with Jasper Williams, they were going to try to call, they were going to call, they said they were going to get, they were back, I think, early 80s. They were going to get rid of him one time. He came in and shot them jokers straight down, brought a bag of rocks. Told him he would die sin. He had to first tow that church up. Oh, then no rocks get thrown. That book. Yahusha never told you don't throw no rock. Crackers taught you that people that live in glad houses shouldn't throw rock. You can if you want to. If you're bad enough defending them ones, you can throw rocks. I throw rocks and I live in a glad house. I'd be damned you gonna throw one at my house. See, but the book never told you don't throw. He said, let he that is without sin cast the first stone. They didn't hear that. They heard, see, this is the problem with, don't forget who said don't throw rocks. Jesus. If they knew Yahusha, they'd have never believed that lie. You see how Jesus always synonymous with a lie? They'll start looking, I know it's in there. I remember I read it. Because part of psychosis of giving you this was giving you a lie. Hell, I told you with animal, I told you to ride from monkeys. These the same people I'm going to trust to tell me something else right. Your creation, white man can't tell you today where he derived from. I can't leprosy. Now ask him where a nigga come from. He going to show you an 8. When you were the first man here, you derived from, darkness was him before it was light, showing you were him first. Even in what we call Ba and Bara, which they're going to call great, he told you it was dark, then it was light, showing you black was him before they got him. I don't know how you be so stupid. Let's look at the book right quick, Shir HaShirim. Shir HaShirim, Shir. They're going to call it Song of Solomon. Shir HaShirim. See that 5 and 1? Right quick, let's see something right quick. Listen.
I am come into my garden, my akuth, my spouse. I have gathered my myrrh with my spice.
Is it 1 and 5 what I want? 1 and 5. 1 and 5. They're going to call it Song of Solomon. But it's actually called Shir HaShirim, which means sing the songs, plural. Sing the songs. That's what Shir HaShirim means. Listen.
I am black, but comely.
I'm white as what?
I am black, but comely.
What happened?
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
What happened?
As the tents of Kedar.
What happened?
As the curtains of Shaluma.
What happened?
Look not upon me, because I am black.
What happened?
Because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept.
You see how they came to punish us because of our black color? We know that man all derived from one place, but these people came back to make us keepers, and you ain't kept nothing of your own. They made you look as though your black skin was a curse. They told you were ugly, man. All of it. That's what they say. When you dark, anybody dark and black, they know that. Anybody here dark and black? How many people that dark and black been told you're your black ugly self? They got it from the psychosis of the white oppressor. That's what they taught. And the people that told you that weren't white, they were black. And they only learned it from the oppressor, and then you realize they just repeated what the oppressor. She just said she black. She said, but make no mistake, I damn sure ain't ugly. She said the sun not smile. Take that crock and put him out there and let that sun smile on him. His ass gonna be look like a swole up volleyball. Isn't that right? That's just being honest. But yet we've been programmed to always think something bad about us. She just told you I'm black. She said, but I'm not ugly. And they think it's something wrong. When we say something, we told them years ago in the 70s, tried to have a song telling them that black is beautiful. Isn't that right? Trying to bring back our centrism to back to who we are. But these folk done programmed to always look down on ourselves and be oppressed and be depressed. That's the whole reason how this system is set up. And now we come back to look at what our problem is. Come on, finish this hoosha up for me. Goodness, boy, y'all have me in here. I love what I do, though. I love educating our people. Isn't that right? All over the world. They got to hear this. They got to hear this amount. Isn't that right? We dying. Isn't that right? Sitting around here, man, putting you on your back, then you're getting up with nothing. You left with kids and nothing else. Kids, disease, and shame. School, make a fool out of you. No self-respect. Our women ain't been taught nothing. I come back to dignify women. Isn't that right? I come back to dignify our men. Get a man together and be a responsible man. Take care of his family. Be a role model. Isn't that right? Even that one being a role model, being an example. Our people ain't been told nothing. Now to fit in, you got to give up. Why you always got to give up to get in? Why you ain't hold no standard? Hell, when the good time get over, you know what you got. Shit. That's usually what you wind up with. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nobody try to come back and teach our people that. You got to start thinking and respecting yourself. You can go to these white folks, all you want to eat crackers and mud. You got to respect yourself. You make them respect. You got to mud. No, when you see me, you're going to know respect me. I ain't your boy. Y'all hear me? I'm always making you got to respect me. I care, man. It's a must. Y'all hear me? It's a must. But he's not going to respect you as long as you sit here and you keep letting him be the dominant player on everything with you. They come out of your self-respect, tell him we can't play with that. They come out and disrespect you, we can't play with that. Y'all got me? Come on, listen.
Because there is no amat, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Elohim in the land.
See that? No mercy of him. But you know about Jesus, you know about God, and you know about Allah, and you know about Jehovah. Who the hell is Jehovah? It ain't no transliteration or nothing. It's not a translation. They made a fool out of you. They keep having you reciting and saying stuff make a fool out of you. Nothing they tell you makes no sense. The man told you he came in his father's name. Now, where did he come as Jehovah? Jehovah Jr.? How you ain't got no thought? It's stuff you just don't know. It's just things we ain't supposed to make a fool out of you. Huh? All I hate Dabarim, 29, 20, 28, that'd be fine, 26. All. $29, make it 27. It's all the same book. They're going to call it Deuteronomy. I told you you can do the Deuteronomy or you could do the Tenderoni. Bobby Brown made that one up. I ain't never know what a Deuteronomy was. Man, just give you something and keep you going. Numbers. What is numbers? They show you a fool. What is numbers? Supposed to be numeric, aren't they? Well, how do they give you the name numbers? It don't even make sense. Versus Bamatbar, which shows in the wilderness. So numbers mean wilderness. Hell, you should have never made out of math class. Before I tell you to do numbers, you do wilderness. Listen.
And the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against this land to bring upon it all the curses that are written in this book.
See that? Now we look at why we got these diseases, these AIDS. And all this stuff was written in the book. He told you what things he was going to give you that's not written in this book, which still let you know there were diseases that he had. So you were told about these diseases that you were going to get. Those not the only, he got other diseases to take us down. Listen.
And Yahuwah rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath and in great indignation.
That's how you got on the good ship, Jesus. That's how we got dispersed to all these other countries we sitting in because of wrath, because of our sin. And yet people still sitting around in churches sinning, bearing babies out of wedlock like hell, still in the choir. Huh? Everybody having sex with each other. Still in the choir. Still preaching, still lying, still drinking, smoking. We have smoking crack preachers. And yet we sit here and the man told her he rooted us out in his anger because of our transgression. Your body supposed to be a temple. He said, if any man defile the temple of Elohim, him shall Elohim destroy. Then why are you defiling your temple with smoking and drinking and fornicating and lying and shacking up, committing adultery, homosexuality? These are things that defile a man. Come on, son.
And cast them into another land, as it is this Yom.
What happened, son?
The secret things belong unto Yahuwah,
Y'all hear that? The secret thing?
belong unto Yahuwah,
What happened, son?
our Elohim, but those things which are revealed
Belong to who?
unto us,
And to who else?
our children,
And what happened?
forever,
And what happened?
that we may do all the dabarim of this law.
So it was set up that you could do this Torah. Y'all hear me? That's why it's been revealed to us. This is why we have Kazum concern these things instead of people keep saying what we don't have to do and we this outdated, this played, yet the punishment ain't outplayed. That's amazing how he done got rid of women wearing pants and men wearing dresses, how he done got rid of homosexuality. But hell, he ain't got rid of a woman in sorrow gonna bring forth children. What's older than that? What's older than in sorrow you're gonna have conception, you're gonna bring forth children? Hell, he done left that. I want hell. When you want to keep the dress and get rid of the pain, every time show them their idiot. Ain't that something? First one he gave you your punishment in sorrow. And your desire gonna be your husband, he gonna rule over you. You ain't gonna take that, but you still having kids in sorrow. Straight hypocrite. Whole nation hypocrite. They don't go some woman live, a woman lick committed. Anytime y'all done women together, something gonna go foul. Can't have no women trying to lead each other. It's bad, not it. Bad is bad. You know good and well, no bunch of women don't need to lead nobody nowhere. They don't need a man to lead them. But me at about 27-15. Said, right, no woman gonna lead me nowhere. They gonna call it numbers. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Even women, white women didn't even want Hillary to lead. Black women out there fighting stupid self. Bulldigger, eating kids. I told you all her profile, drink blood, eat kids. Homosexual and black women fighting for her. Crocker ain't never did nothing for you. Got up and told you your kids were super predators. How many of y'all got student loan debt? You knew no years ago you could bankrupt, get rid of it. Hillary Clinton instituted that law against you. Wasn't even president, husband was. That's why you can't get rid of hell, that's who they want. Black people don't never investigate. They just love these bastards. Boy, me about 27-15. Listen.
And Moshe spake unto Yahuwah, saying,
Let who?
Yahuwah,
Doug who?
Elohim of the Ruach of all flesh,
Set a who?
and a noose over the congregation,
Put a man over the congregation. What happened, son?
which may go out before
So
them,
that they can go out before them,
and which may go in before
which
them,
can go in before them,
and which may lead them out,
which can lead them out,
and which may bring them in,
that can bring them in.
that the congregation of Yahuwah,
Be not as who?
sheep,
Which have?
no ra'ah.
You ain't got no shepherd, you ain't got no man. I ain't never liked no woman preach. I always thought it was disgusting. Made my stomach hurt. Make a man a queer. It don't make sense when you don't say he done told you what's gonna happen. He done told you a man, a woman, he done told a woman in the book of by the sheet 3:15. Ain't no woman, that's retarded. I told white women smart than them. You don't see all them white women preaching like that. All the nigga women out here preaching. They got but Paula White and doing, and that other bulldagger they got. What's her name? White folk got more sense than niggas do. They ain't fit around to follow their own women. White men ain't stupid like that. Only when they let their white women come in here and do that, because they know niggas stupid enough to follow. They know nigga women gonna follow, and they gonna go home and convince their husband that the law done taught. My wife tell me, law, I'm a choker. I don't want no law that my wife mess up. By sheet 3:15. They call it Genesis. Listen what he told her. Listen.
And I will put enmity.
Back up in verse 14. Listen.
And Elohim said unto the serpent,
What did he say?
Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field.
Matter of fact, make it 10. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
And what happened?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
What happened?
And the Anu said, The Nashim, whom thou gavest to be with me.
He said, the woman you gave to be with me. What happened?
She gave me of the tree.
And what did I do?
I did eat.
Listen.
And Elohim said unto the Neshim,
What did he say to the woman?
what is this that thou hast done?
What happened?
And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me.
See, that the serpent tricked her. That's what got her now. Now that preacher put an old snake in the pulpit. That's what got her every time they put him out to preach. The serpent got him. Every time you say that what got him, the snake got him. Always some snake out there done messed him up. Done made a fool. And the serpent beguiled me. What happened?
And I did eat.
And I did eat. And I'm going to follow. Come on.
And Elohim said unto the serpent,
What did he say?
because thou hast done this,
Now, because the serpent did this, tell me what he said to the serpent.
thou art cursed above all cattle
Uh-huh.
and above every beast of the field.
Yes.
Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat.
If you want to know if you need to be wearing pants and a damn man jogging suit, just go and see how many snakes you see walking. That's your sign right now that he done loose you to wear pants. And a tank top. That's all you got to do. As soon as you see damn snakes walking down the street, then you know you can wear pants. And a man, it's automatic. Because he done took the curse. Why you going to leave the curse on the snake? So because you done did this thing, you going to go on your belly. Hell, how many of y'all seen snake doing it on their back? He's still on his stomach. So he ain't never take it off. So where did you get from under yours? Come on, let's just make sure. Let's see what happens. I
And,
shoot me in the foot every time they think that every time. You put my pants on tomorrow, what you think about it. They're my pants. Huh? Come on.
and dust shalt thou eat all the yamim of thy life.
What does happen?
And I will put enmity between thee and the Neshim, and between thy seed and her seed.
You know what's amazing? When that woman seen that snake, it scared her. And now to her kids. What typical person do when they see a snake? So he ain't took that out, huh? Hell, except maybe Zach and some more white folk run up and try to say they can rescue it. You don't hardly know more. You've been freed since I just said it. I just loose hell now. But typically what you do, he put that enmity still there, not only with her now, said with all her descendants that came out from her. So people still today got a problem with snakes. What else happened?
It shall bruise thy head,
And down.
shall bruise his heel.
Wow. Same thing. Snake bites you on the leg and you step on the snake. Come on.
Unto the woman he said,
What did he say?
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow,
And what else?
thy conception.
Wow. Woman just be sitting there just laughing her ass off, having a baby the whole time. Go find me one of them. In the hospital just laughing her ass off. I just having a good time. Anesthesia ought to be out of business. They want to know why they had to keep dumping all that dope in them. Because the curse ain't off you yet, huh? Then why you let these preachers lie to you? Ask them to explain to you how the hell the snake's still on the stomach, how you sitting here still having sorrow and conception, but hell, they don't loose you to go preach. Listen what else he told you.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children,
Wow. And what else happened?
and thy desire shall be to thy husband,
Well, and what is he going to do?
and he shall rule over thee.
I make all that book right. I rule. I don't believe in no 50-50. I ain't getting no 50. We ain't going to be no 51-49. Rule over. Got that. Got it intact. All I do to make sure all my stuff solidified. Hell, I just go out there and look at that snake crawler. Look at her sit up there and she hollering, she in the bed. When she had all three of them, hell, I know I pulled the rule. Ain't that right? That's solidified. That got it. Snake still crawling. She was hollering when she had all three of them kids. Hell, I got a rule. That's the book. I'd be a fool to do something there. I done seen it already. 2 or 3 witnesses. Snake crawling. She crying. She had that baby. I can go to any one of them hospital on the water. That's it. I'm ruling. Go to any zoo. Hell, no snake gonna be on that back. He ain't gonna be walking on. They're gonna show me. When I see that about to crawl across that floor in that cave, when I hear ass hollering in that hospital, I already know that supposed to rule. That's solidified. It's just Yahushua when he came to see Yahushua, he said, behoove her to feel all righteousness. It wouldn't be right if he ain't come along and rule. Do y'all understand how important it is for us to get back to the premise of how you carry around a book yet the most important part of the book obsolete all of a sudden. Yeah, when you go back and look at the beginning of the book, which is actually the end of the book, because he done told you in the beginning who's going to rule over you, hell, you ain't even obeyed. Come on, finish this up. Let's see this. Now see if it make a little more sense. 4-1 Husha. Now I put a lot of stuff up here, but you know what though? I don't put nothing I can't defend. Listen. Husha 4-1. So I get ready to let y'all go. Listen.
Hear the Dabari of Yahuwah. ye children of Yasharal.
What happened?
For Yahuwah hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land,
Listen.
because there is no amat,
See,
nor
ain't no
mercy,
truth. And what else?
nor mercy,
See, ain't no mercy.
nor knowledge of Elohim in the
And there's
land.
no information or knowledge about him. That's what he tried to tell you. His people didn't even know him. So they become a controversy. Now you wonder why you don't get results when you pray. Because it's a controversy. We can't settle that long as it's a controversy. It's got to be settled. That was the purpose of Yahushua coming. Somebody, because he became the mediator. A mediator is not a mediator of one, but of two. But he said, but Elohim is one. So he told you already you should have been looking for somebody to come. Because he said if it's a controversy, hypothetically, me and you got a controversy. And me and you are equal. We feel like we're on equal playing ground. Me and you not going to settle just you and I. We're going to have to bring somebody else in. Somebody that can hear the call that we feel like both of us feel like fair, and then we're going to go with what they say. That's law. Because you don't have two witnesses now. See, a lot of this stuff, people don't realize why they ain't getting no result. You praying, you paying your money, and nothing happens. These people will take your money and sit here and know you're in a hell-going state. That's dangerous. The most important thing you're going to ever get is your soul. And when you got a man and sit up and they don't care about your soul, get your behind out of there. Yeah. Now, these people telling you lies. Now, the man just told you, I got a controversy with my baby, because there ain't no truth. You said in the church, that's a first lie. A church is a Greek place for pagan worship. That's why you got all them pictures around the wall. Doing white crackers all around your wall. Damn dog with reef in his mouth. Yeah. There's some old crackle pickle on the damn stick. Yeah. Hell, then one Sunday he'll go this way. Hell, you might well go and worship a corn dog. At least you can eat it when you get finished. I made a fool, I got a crack on the stick. Don't even know the book done taught that's an idol. Yeah. Come on, finish this up.
By swearing.
See that? That profanity. I do solemnly swear. That's profanity. Ass, damn, and hell is not profanity. But you're swearing. And now he just said he had a controversy with you. Because you keep swearing. You know where Yahushua came and taught you in the 5th chapter book of Matthew? He told you don't swear at all. Because you know why? He showed you that the book was right. He said, I have a controversy because you keep swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, never the truth, so help you who? God, Greek. You keep making covenant. This is profanity. And they've been making a fool out of us ever since we've been here. And you've been thinking you're going somewhere. Come on, finish this up.
By swearing and lying.
They ain't going to go look at that, lying. See, a lie ain't going to tear in their sight. They lie all the time because it's a peace sake lie. There are white lies and then there are regular lies. But real eyes recognize real lies. I just came over there right here. Listen.
And killing.
Killing.
And stealing.
And stealing.
And committing adultery.
Wow. They ain't going to talk about that. They preach ain't going to read that. That chain, he took that off us. Come on.
They break out, and blood toucheth blood.
Listen.
Therefore shall the land mourn.
Listen.
And everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
See that? Everybody going to start wasting away. They're going to be sitting up. They're going to look at all the people while we sitting around here now, wailing and crying. We don't even know why we crying, why these people keep killing us. Because these preachers ain't going to tell you the truth. Because he got a controversy with us. Why? Because you keep swearing to their gods. You keep lying, and you keep stealing. He done told you what a man robbed Elohim. Said, yeah, you robbed me, even this whole nation. What good is your praying? What good is your hoping when you ain't obeying? It's no good because you don't even know where you in violation at. And you keep going, praying, hoping, trusting something going to come. Ain't nothing going to come, baby. Truth going to come when you sit up under somebody that knows the truth. He said, that's going to make you free. Come on.
With the beasts of the field and with the fowls of Shamayim. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no Anu strive, nor reprove another.
Listen.
For thy people are as they that strive with the Kohan.
Listen.
Therefore shalt thou fall in the Yum, and the Nabal also shall fall with thee in the night.
Who you call prophets. They're going to fall with you too in the night. Come on.
And I will destroy thy mother.
And I'm going to destroy your mother. Come on.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are what?
Are destroyed
for the what?
For lack of knowledge.
Tell them what happened, Brandon.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because you don't want to pay attention. You don't want to take it in your heart. You don't want to obey it. What happened, son?
I will also reject thee.
I done rejected you too. You couldn't have rejected me if I rejected you. Once you didn't take the information, you were done with me. That's how Yahuwah do with us. A lot of times we think we're so smart. Hell, you don't even know you done. You might well go and pack you some gas draw. You going to hell. Man, so I was done with you. Once I saw you rejected, I was done with you. Y'all don't have that kind of mindset, do you? You know what you do? You keep ass kissing. White folk been rejected you. Won't you do like Yahuwah did? He said, you rejected me, I rejected you too. Not them jokers. They still keep begging, keep kissing up, keep finding the wrong way instead of looking at that man watch you. He got a controversy with you. As long as that controversy not being settled, you still in transgression and violation and on your way to hell. Now, we need this information. We need to wake up and quit being these people saying niggas. Quit being they damn fools. And get back there, come on here and let Elohim set us in the right path. Get our minds elevated to a